Right, welcome back. Now this time we're getting on with the camera gimbal, the camera and gimbal. Now when it crashed, it took out commonly the ribbon cable, and now the ribbon cable, it winds all the way through. It's quite a complex, awkward, tedious little thing to do, but suppliers, the repair centre wanted me to just throw it in the bin and buy another one at the cost of a healthy 300 quid. This also got broke. This is what mounts the gimbal, the camera to the gimbal, just that little bit of plate there, and it's quite soft aluminium. Surprised, and I would think it would be better if they upgraded that. But that's not. It costs you about 14 quid for that. That's simple enough. Now, de-assembling it, my fault entirely. There was, as you can see here, silicone blobbed on to stop you getting the connectors off. Now, I watched the first video, I watched a few videos of people doing them. It's how you do it, isn't it? And they just come and pop, 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 pop. And then I did it. And as I went pop, pop, the first one came off. The second one, it ripped part of the connector off. And it was a case of, ouch. I watched a few others, and then later I found one that went knife, 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 knife. Yeah, there you go, you see, common sense. Anyway, because of that, that's got to be replaced. You can get them on eBay. It costs you about 50 quid, just under 50 quid. And they take quite a while to come. So, that, put to one side. We'll come back to that. I have replaced the board already, but I don't need it, not yet. I want to get the circuit board, I believe, first. I think. No, I could probably actually mount it to it and then put the board on afterwards. Probably easier, because getting to them screws from the broken off bit. So yeah, mount that to the camera and then put the board onto it afterwards, I think. But anyway, the main thing is this ribbon cable. Now here is the replacement one, and it is quite a daunting thing. If you see there is 4 plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs, and I don't know what they are on there exactly. I'm not good enough to count them, but must be a dozen connectors on each, and this one must have 20 or 30 on it, and all the cable going between them. That is a lot of connections on a little bit of ribbon. Amazing. Anyway, we've got to put them onto this. So what we're going to do first is take this one off in such a way where we try our best to remember how the devil it came off in the first place. Right, so we've got little posi drive screws there and there. And I believe we've got to take that cover there as well, which is posis. So we've got that one, and that one to come off. So let's take them off first. Okay, so we take all these off first. Now we don't have any replacement screws, so don't lose any of them. There's another lid. And that's the first cover off. That's the other cable that connects. Luckily that's not broken. If it had, it would have had to replace that now. There's the first connector. Okay, going to the next one. This is the direction it's travelling. That's number 3. And this one has got 3 screws in, so pay note to that. If you try and pull it out after taking these 2 off, you'll probably break it. There's a third one underneath the spring lever bit there. And there we have it. Okay, that piece can come off easily. There we have it. There's the next one. And there's another connector. Right, and the last one. There's quite a lot of videos on there of doing this. To be honest, I would recommend you watch as many of them as you can before you get desperate to do it. That's what I lost earlier. Really? Wow. It was stuck in that box. Right, but watch as many as you can. Because it's so tedious. It really is tedious. That's his first connector. The wire goes round there, loops and goes through this point here. It comes through here and then bends, connects to there, runs round the shaft there, another loop, and bend sideways up and connects to there. Then that bit will go back to the camera, to the gimbal board. So what I'm looking at, taking it out very carefully. Now be careful with this, it's very delicate. And what we want to do is we want to form some memory bends on it just to get it going where we would like it to go. That is the last one. So this is the first one we're going to do. First one going at the far end. So we've got this one going to there. Like that. It's going to come round and come back and through there. And then that will go up there. So this one we'll put through and we'll leave the rest of it up. It will connect on there, go round there. It'll do what? Okay, we need to start taking this off so I can see what to do. Oh, that one's not fine enough. This has got tape on it, this one. It's glued down. But we're not going to be reusing it. All we're concerned with is making sure we don't do any damage to the pins of the socket it's going to go into. Pull that tape off there, that's it. Right. So that's now freed up. Okay, so now it's freed up. Now the first bit, it's got a bit of tape on it. And turned over, you can see there's a bit of tape. There. That you'll peel off once you've got it in place, and, you know, and you're happy where it is. And it goes round here. You see? Then we've got a long strip of tape, haven't we? Is this strip of tape here? Nope. No, it's not. There seems to be a bit that's just stuck itself on there. Okay, now my concern is how that one turns around when it goes around that corner. Been very difficult because of the glue, so let's undo that bit. Just trying to make sure I'm confident in how that should be bent before I take that out there. So that one there, the middle one, we're going to sandwich it two together like that, it seems. Now, if I had a head cam, it'd be brilliant and you could see this, but you can't. So, it's the only way I can do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop this out, freeing it from within itself there. So basically pulling it back through this opening there, like that. And you see how it went through. And we have that fold there. Now that one should be going downwards, it seems. Okay, so we change that. It's going that way. So basically you're folding them over on themselves, like so. Fold it over like that. That should match that. Yes, damn it, yep, and that's going to just fold over there. Right, I've got the first ribbon through the slot, making sure when you're doing so that the plug, as you can see there, is facing downwards, or you'll get it the wrong way around. Then you've got to fold the next one and push the fold through the hole, or through the slot, making it all go through, like so. Now there's a little lug on the back there that's catching, and it seems to be making it difficult for me to get it in, so I'm going to ease that away from there for now, just so I can get this plug connected. You need to fold the ribbon by the plug as well, to get it so that it's in the right place. And then push the plug onto the socket there, which I have to say is quite difficult. Right, I'm just going back here then. I'm going to put the first lead, I want to push through there, pull that one in first, and it seems that one to have gone in quite easily. Taking off a bit of sticky back and glue that into place. So that now is running around there like it should do, or it needs to be underneath that lug there, under the microscope again. If you've got a magnifier, I recommend, strongly recommend, you use it, because a lot of this you can't see for love nor money. I should tape that down. Put this tape in first, in place. It'll keep the rest of the wire in place. Forever struggling with all of it. Difficult that. Right, at last I've got it. Getting that plug in is got to be the hardest part of this, and I think now I've probably forgotten exactly what I'm supposed to do on the rest of it now. Oh dear. Right. That should be it. That pulls back up, and that pulls good to the gimbal. Alright. Wow. That was difficult. Got it in. Now then, what we need to do now is get the covers on, make sure this wire, that's the camera cable itself, is safe and in its right place, and get the other ones on. I will start at this end, which was that one. Oh no, it's supposed to go under first. Okay. Take it out. Oh, does that come out the side? No, it can't. No. Wouldn't have that there if it came out the side. Okay, I'll leave it there. Right. And the screw I hate looking at stuff like this. It's a robot's job. So there it is, completed. Now, as you saw, it was not an easy task to do, replacing it. Best thing I would say is take photographs of it in different angles so you can reflect back and see which way around the tape looks like it should be. For instance, this, you can see there how that's supposed to be. This tape here, how it's supposed to be. On this side, you can see how it's supposed to be coming out of there. How these are supposed to come out of here. And if you want, as you go in each stage, take photographs so when you're reversing it, you're not relying just on memory to reverse it and put it back in place again. But even with all that, it's difficult. I can see why a lot of people refuse to do it and send it away and pay a fortune. But persevere, save a lot of money. Okay, now, next we need to attach the gimbal, this bit being the gimbal, we need to attach the gimbal to the shock absorption system. This, the plate that absorbs all the shock, all the vibration, just on little rubber band things, that's all they are. It breaks there, it's a very weak point, and you see that there, 2 screw holes, that is what attaches to the gimbal, suspending the camera underneath like so. Easy to attach to, reasonably easy to get in and out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to now attach these 2 pieces together, so it's just a case of that sits underneath there like so, and that screws to there. One wire needs to go under it like that, very easy, and then screw there. It's out of the way, you can't see it, so you need to put a bit of push to get over so you can get the screws in, and then put the screws in, and that's what we're doing now. Very simple. Blow the first screw on the driver, magnetic driver, won't lose it. Right, put it on there, bit of pressure on it, aim it, and we have it. Nope, right, that's it. In and fire. Let's hope. Yes, I've got it. Right, just make sure the cable's out of the way, not trapping anything. You can dismantle these plates. You can, with a little pair of tweezers, you can remove them 4 rubbers. But I think it's quicker this way. You take the rubbers off, you're then scratching your head, which way around did it go? You might lose a rubber, it might break a rubber. You know, you just add into the work. In my opinion, you might find it easier that way. Your choice. But they are removable. Now these had nut lock on them. If you're not putting nut lock back on, make sure you give them a good nip up. Get them good and tight, like so. And there we have the gimbal on its plate, the camera all ready, set up. I'll just wait now for the circuit board to come, which will screw on here, connect the leads, put this back into the drone after opening it up again, connect the 4 leads to it, and the power cable that will come off of it to the drone, and then give it all a good test. Right, well that's the gimbal and camera now finished, fixed and ready just for the circuit board. Circuit board is expected in about a month's time, which is when I will do the final video and do the testing once I've got it all working. Yeah, some months to go, but not to worry. At least I've got the Inspire to play with, so I'm not going to miss out on anything. Right, well until it happens and I'm back here again, thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.